day. So then I had to take Thursday off. He rings me from school. He's like, it's not even parents' evening. It's like, I'm sorry, what?
Oh.
He's like, yeah, it's in like the calendar on 2 different days, like the school calendar. So he's like, so it's next week. I'm like, well, I can't take next week off.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
I'm just going to have to go in for like a shit amount of time and then come home, pick them up and then do more. Oh, that's just the whole thing.
Oh.
But then anyway, I would have had to be off on Thursday anyway, because for her, so, such is life.
All right.
But yes, so that's the fucking mood I'm in.
Looking for words on the street this week and I couldn't find any.
Shall we say hello?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, we're in a weird mood today.
We are in a weird mood.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of They're Not Even Real Housewives Though podcast. Rosie and Tajani are here in body but not in mind or spirit. I don't know where we are.
Far away.
We are in a weird mood, so buckle up. This could be interesting. I'm not even drinking.
I've got tea. I've got decaf tea. Oh, you know me.
Tea does not have enough caffeine in it for you to drink decaf tea. What is the matter with you?
You know that Sleep and me don't have the best relationship sometimes, so.
Okay. So when you say decaf, do you mean because it's like a herbal equivalent, or are you literally drinking decaf Yorkshire tea?
No, it's a green tea.
Oh, okay. Green tea has caffeine in it. Okay, so I'll respect that.
Okay, don't tell me this.
I think green tea has more caffeine in it than normal tea, actually.
Oh, does it? Oh, fuck. Oh, well. See you at 4 a.m, guys.
Oh,
happy Sunday.
Yeah.
So you haven't got any words on the street?
No,
what about... Okay.
I've just thought of one, actually, but I don't know anything about it, so I don't really want to speak on it. But something about James Kennedy headbutting Ali.
Oh, yeah, she's like reputed it.
Oh, in the name of Jesus.
She said it's not true. Yeah, someone said it on Shenanigans.
I don't know why. I'm like, pictures of this black lady standing up in church. I refute it. The name of Jesus. Yep, buckle up. She said no. I don't know. I believe it. I believe he hits women, but I don't think he hits on the street.
Did you see the potential Dubai second series leak?
No.
Yeah, Chanel I Am said that it's coming out in June.
Oh.
And then what is the other woman's name?
There's a whole cast. You're gonna have to narrow it down.
The one who's had the facelift.
Caroline Stanbury.
I think I think it was her, said like, oh no, Chanel I Am was drunk. It might be even sooner.
Oh.
So that might happen.
I mean, it's been a really long, like, why have we not had it? It's been almost 2. There is a ladybug in my cloakroom.
What?
There is like an actual real life ladybug.
I feel like that's someone like visiting you from beyond.
It's winter. Why is there a ladybug in here?
I think that's it. The only other one I had is, you seen that Kylie Jenner picture? Then she's got like a new haircut. It's like a whole deal. I think she looks like Katie Maloney.
Oh. There is a resemblance, actually.
You need to look up her new haircut.
Oh, I need to look up the new haircut.
Mm-hmm.
Why does the world care? Okay.
Because, like, I don't know, they're like a media entity now, aren't they?
Oh, she does look like Katie Maloney.
It's weird, eh?
It is. I like it. She does look way older than her mere 26 years, though, doesn't she?
She's not 26, is she?
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Remember when she convinced everybody she got those lips through doing some shit to her bottle? Remember that summer?
Yeah, I do.
That was a lie.
Good times. Good times.
Good times. When that was what we had to worry about.
right?
We should start with Potomac because it was so long ago that I cannot remember anything.
I have up until they go Mia and Gordon go for their day date for notes. Then after that there's not much else. But then that's just the unpacking party and the lunch anyway, isn't it? I don't think
There's nothing else.
All right, cool.
I know we start in the fabric shop, which like I can't handle these public fabric shops that you're going to make a fashion line by buying 2 yards of fabric. I just can't.
Why? I wanted to know your thoughts on this. And
so
also,
if you're going to open a restaurant, yeah, I'm going to put it in terms you'll understand.
Okay.
So you're opening your restaurant, and then we get a shot of you in like Tesco, like picking up like fruit and veg and like, you know, packets of chicken for your restaurant.
Yeah, okay.
It's like it's not the place.
No, it's not. No. Fair enough. All right, I get it. However, I do like the thought of having a coochie sweat absorbing panel.
Yeah.
Because
I think it is a good idea, and some stuff does have it.
Yeah, not the stuff that I buy.
Mm.
Or I just soak straight through it. I don't know, but I always end up with a patch that looks like I've wet myself.
Yeah.
It's not attractive. And I like to wear, for some bizarre reasons, colours of leggings that display the sweat patch even more prominently.
Yeah, I think it's that, isn't it? Like, just buy a black legging.
Yeah, I don't. I have like burgundy and like baby pink.
Oh, people think like a mid-grey, and I'm like, no, that's actually the worst. That's going to show the most.
Yeah, it's very, very soppy in a grey.
Yeah. Yeah, anyway. I like Mia being like, yeah, and you need like ass crack, gather it. I think you got to be careful, haven't you? Because you don't want like too much fabric. It's going to like bulk out.
Yeah, well, I don't think they mind that, do they?
You want it to not like just be like external of the seam of your arse.
Right. Yeah. Fair.
But there are whole leggings companies that like specialize in like this leggings doesn't give you camel toe.
Oh.
So.
Right. And then we go to Nneka's house.
And she's having wine for breakfast.
And taking her pregnancy vitamins at the same time. I mean, I don't know whether or not to be impressed or horrified.
Maybe she's just... No, it's not right. Do you think she really wants to get pregnant?
Not if she's having... Hold on. Pre-vital vitamin...
Oh, they sound great. Let's all have those.
Not with... I mean, but at the same time...
Who wasn't drunk when they got pregnant?
I was hammered when I got pregnant the second time. Absolutely hammered. And I think I continued to drink for a good few weeks after, not finding out, but like... I know when I conceived because it was the only one time that I had unprotected sex. So I knew when it was. But I went out for like brunches and stuff before I found out. And the baby's... Well, I mean, she's okay. She's not perfect.
She's not slow though. I think that's what they're worried about. Not slow. None of the. If we were ever to criticize her, it wouldn't be for being slow.
No. If
anything, she's too fast.
But I don't know. And also, where's the heat for Nneka that Candice gave Ashley when Ashley was saying she was trying to get pregnant and had a corona? Those like few seasons ago, and she was just do you want to be pregnant or do you want to drink? Like, where's the same heat for Nneka?
I think Ashley just doesn't know yet. Not Ashley. Candice just doesn't know yet.
Fair.
Do you think with Nneka that we have hired the wrong sister?
1000%. The moment I met the sister in the furniture shop, I knew.
We need more of the sister.
I want Lebe and the sister. I don't need Nneka.
I'm not sure I want Lebe.
I think Lebe would bring some fire.
She's messy.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to go to anyone's house where I have to carry a chair upstairs.
Okay.
It seems like I'm gonna get bruised.
Yeah. I just don't trust people that don't have a stove. How are you eating?
Yeah.
Like, it's just bizarre.
That really shocked me.
Like, a week I can give you at the most, but you've been in that house for a couple of months now.
But haven't they I think they've just had the old kitchen taken out and the new one put in. So I think they had an old kitchen with a stove. No?
Yeah, but the stove should have been delivered when you were putting in the kitchen.
Is it a countertops issue?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. It just for some bizarre reason, it unnerved me. I
Yeah, I found it very weird.
I was uncomfortable.
Because she didn't have a hob or a cooker.
No, nothing. None of the components to maybe an oven she might have had or a microwave, but none of the components.
But I think a stove means an oven, doesn't it?
No, doesn't it mean the whole thing? The oven and the
Well, no, there was separate holes. There was a hob hole and then an on the wall oven hole.
Oh.
Because I could see it sometimes you have to get your hob after the worktop has been fitted, hasn't it? Like, because they come and they cut the holes in situ and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, no oven.
Hmm.
Though when they hired in food, it looked good. So they're just presumably doing that.
Yeah, they eat well, clearly.
Yeah.
So what do we think about Necker having a sparkling wine line? Why? Does anyone know who she is? How's she selling this? What's her distribution plan? Like,
yeah, no, I don't know. It's like a level of ambition I just haven't got though, to be like, I like this, so I think I'll sell it to the world.
Yeah, but it's hard to hawk alcohol. Like, it's dominated by brands. Like, it's not like
it's full.
Yeah.
And there's some pretty big guys, and you think, well, they presumably like can do it cheaper by doing it in bulk.
Yeah.
Also, why? I just think why? Like, is it not like completely saturated? Like, who is like, do you know what we need? An American champagne. Like, it's an oxymoron, isn't it? Oh, there's fireworks going off here.
Oh.
For why? Oh, is it New Year?
Oh yeah, it's Chinese New Year, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it's that.
Yeah. And then we go to Chris and Candace's house, and
oh yeah, she's setting up that she's like just dropping him off at the weed party.
Well, but he's under strict instructions to pick up a certain
doggy bag, yeah.
A certain level of weed. So she wants calm weed, she wants all the rest of it. And later on in the episode, Giselle upset me because she body shamed Chris.
Oh, yeah, she said that Chris got fat.
But he has.
It's not. She's not wrong. It's just not nice.
No, it's not. But I think he looks good. He looks husky. Like he feels. Yeah. Like I feel like he could wrap his arms around me and I'll feel safe. Like
yeah. All them people in the bus in Beverly Hills would be happy to hug him. They all like a bear.
Not a blouse though.
Not a blouse. I'd never heard of a blouse. I thought it was brilliant.
I've never heard of a blouse too. I was like, that makes so much sense. That is like the only thing in America that is named appropriately that doesn't aggravate me.
That's it.
It's like, don't get me in the horseback riding, the eyeglasses, like just. How else are you riding a horse?
Well, I think in ways that are illegal.
Yeah, no. So Happy Eddie, they're talking about the Happy Eddie event, and Chris doesn't mind going to the event by himself because, as he says, that he's never met an angry stoner.
Yeah.
But at this point, they don't know they're going to be rolling oregano.
They're not getting stoned, yeah.
Can I tell you how upset I would be if you're inviting me to your weed event and there is no marijuana anywhere?
It does seem like and why?
I don't know, because even Zen Wen wasn't sure why she couldn't purchase Zen Wen. She was just like, well,
like, is it not legal yet there at
legal.
time of filming? Or was it like Bravo being like, this is too controversial because it's not legal? I don't like, what is the... I mean, they filmed everyone getting fucking pissed in Dubai.
Yeah. It's no different.
I couldn't understand this line in the sand.
I wondered if
it was like a health and safety crew thing.
Why? Because it's secondhand.
Like a secondhand smoke thing.
They could just set up cameras.
I mean, presumably you can light oregano. It's still going to make smoke.
It would smell quite good as well, actually. Although I prefer sage. The smell of sage. Or tarragon. I love the smell of tarragon.
Oh, I love a tarragon.
Yeah. Anyway, so they go to the Happy Ellie rolling event.
Yeah.
Karen and Mia are back on a handshake.
Oh yeah. Because Karen can't get out of her own way.
No.
You were the backup. Like, all right.
No. See, I don't get the last minute. Was it the second round figure? She went, honey, you weren't even in the second round. Like, why?
Karen,
What?
Can you see other people, babe? This is
I
not how
was
we
here for
act.
it, though. I was here for it.
I loved the juxtaposition of like this fight and then the dudes being just like trying to be as civil as possible. Gordon killed me when he was like,
The fruit
ice is cold.
Yeah.
I like it.
How good is this fruit punch, guys? How good is it?
And then they're over here going, you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
No, you're an old dog. Get a new trick.
Oh yeah.
That is way worse than saying you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Like,
great line.
Mia's good. Mia's lines are brilliant though. Her confessional. She had a confessional earlier, later into this scene where she said something about it's nice to see Eddie has a job because who knows a lawyer who's always available.
Yeah, she was like, I've never known him have a job. I was like, she's got an excellent fucking point, hasn't she? I don't think I knew Eddie was a lawyer.
Yeah, I did. But
see
again,
him lawyering, do we?
I've never seen him lawyer. No,
never once. Never really even seen him in a suit unless he's going to church.
No, but he's always at home.
I don't want a casual lawyer. I want a lawyer who takes it quite seriously.
Oh no, I can't. It's too
I don't
much.
understand what anyone does. I'm doing this so wrong. I'm doing like all of the hours for none of the money. Need to get one of those jobs where you like just seem to get the money without having to do any of the hours.
Yeah, when you find that, let me know.
We need to talk to Eddie.
We do. We need to get in on this happy Eddie friends I've had.
Yeah, maybe we should set up our own brand of weed.
So Netta and Giselle arrive and Robin arrives. Everyone says hi, but from Giselle doesn't say hi to Wendy, which I thought is bizarre. Why you come into the women's event if you're not even going to try to say hello to her?
But then she does try and talk to her later.
Yeah, but like,
I think Wendy's so like volatile. I just think, oh, it's just better to.
Yeah.
And they showed all Wendy's sort of like she's done plenty of shady, not talking to people.
Oh, 1000%.
Not saying hello to anyone.
With the receipts. Yeah, exactly. It seems like this whole event was completely pointless. It's
completely stupid. Well, that's the thing, because they don't show us any kind of like it's so that's what made me think maybe they like don't want to be associated with weed because they don't show any like technique, any rolling, any instruction. No. Everybody looks like they already know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like if that was me, it would be a mess.
Yeah, but I mean, so you don't even, there's not even weed, and I only came to get weed. Like, why am I here? Oh, so annoying. And then Robin asked Mia how her marriage is.
Oh yeah,
which I thought was shady.
It was shit, wasn't it? Like right in front of everyone. Like how are you doing? I hear everything's awful.
Like I feel like that was a conversation her and Mia had in private, and I feel like Robin was trying to do something there, but it didn't work because Mia didn't bite. Well, she just answered casually.
Yeah, she was like, "Yeah, it's hard. I can't leave him." I was like, "Oh, that's sad."
He has no one. He's on his own. Like,
he's burnt all his bridges
him anyway. So what happens?
Well, just one more bridge, I guess.
Yeah.
And then Nika says, like, can we talk one-to-one with Wendy? And she's like, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
You haven't said sorry. Well, we need to have a conversation first so we can hash it out. No. I'm like why?
Wendy just looks like so childish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's played a losing game here. And then Mia and G go out for lunch.
Their day date because they don't have a nanny.
And that's what their therapist do. Yeah, they don't have a nanny, but what are their jobs? Like, neither of them have a job. Like, why would two unemployed people have a nanny?
Yeah, well, because then they have someone to watch their kids, so they don't have to.
Right, well, you better earn some money to pay for that.
Well, I mean, this is a good time.
And like those 3 kids are at school.
Yeah. Yeah. Having a day date is fine. I don't understand
Oh
why
yeah,
there
day
was
date, absolutely fine.
a distinguished factor between a day date and an evening date. In fact, I much prefer a day date.
Yeah, but
I'm not gonna lie.
nobody's like, oh, that's because your husband's like an OAP and like will fall asleep at 5:30.
Hey, I've seen him do it, you know.
I mean, it sounds funky. Go out for lunch and fall asleep at 5:30 sounds like the best day ever.
Like a few drinks at lunch. You're
Oh,
all full. Then you go home to
lovely.
sit down on the couch to watch a film, and then you both wake up and it's like 8:30, and you're like, oh, should we just go to bed? Yeah.
Oh, sign me up.
I couldn't think of a better day. Jesus Christ. I'm here for it.
You're gonna be great pensioners.
Oh, I'm going to be amazing. I'm going to be like a golden girl. It's going to be in like a really nice lounge suit all day with a martini in my hand.
Yeah, I can see it.
Looking out in the street, watching all the people them shenanigans. And then being in bed by 6. Yes. Oh.
Dream.
Oh, it's the dream, honestly.
So Mia says that G has not shown any self-accountability. And that she was like, I was ready to divorce you. But then what I don't understand is she's like overplayed her hand, hasn't she? Because she was like, I was ready to divorce you, but then she hasn't.
Yeah, it sounds like though that I think initially she was going to divorce him because she was worried about not having any money. And I think she's kind of moved on from that now. I think that she realizes what her and G have goes beyond the financial element of it. I think she's built a family life with him now. And I think what's really upsetting her is the fact that she truly believes there's more to this whole situation than he's letting on. And I think she's butthurt that he's lying to her.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fair.
But I do think she married him for money, and I think it kind of changed as it went on.
Well, I suppose that's a better way around to do it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But I couldn't be with someone as hard-headed as G. It does seem to me like he's on a one-man destructive path to just fight for what's right.
It's his way or nothing, and he cannot be shown. Yeah, absolutely. It's hard work. I thought it was kind of weird because they do some like shade towards Ashley and Michael, don't they? Like, they're not divorced yet. And she's like looking after him or whatever. And then they're like, well, if that was us, what would happen? And he's like, oh, well, we wouldn't get divorced. We'd just come to an arrangement. And I was like, that's what we're seeing here, isn't it? We're just seeing the arrangement.
Yeah, the arrangement is happening now. This is
like she wanted to get divorced and you said no.
Yeah. So he's happy to have her go out and do whatever she's doing in these streets.
Yeah. And then
good for them.
Like, but now that's not true because now they're getting divorced, right?
Yeah, because she's with someone else.
Well, so maybe that's the arrangement. Who knows?
Maybe G's the nanny. That's it.
Nanny G.
Nanny G. That's what's happening now. And then they go to the unpacking party.
Right. So we're all saying the term unpacking party. Is that a thing?
No.
Right, good. Because that sounds shite.
I wouldn't go.
No.
Well, actually, it depends. If we had like the one token rich friend in the group who had like the house that we all want, the wardrobe that we all covet.
Just gonna go and thieve?
I would just go and steal some shit, yeah.
This is why we don't have that friend.
Especially if she hadn't opened any of her wedding gifts and they've been married for 2 years. Like, she doesn't need the Tiffany bowl. I need the Tiffany bowl.
I can't imagine why anyone would need a Tiffany bowl.
Well, because it looks good on the shelf.
Sure.
But you know what I mean? Like, and also as well, she not said thank you cards to these people.
That's what I was thinking. But is it really 2 years? Or were they just being rude? Were they exaggerating? I thought she'd be married for like 6 months.
No, I think it's 2 years, but I don't know if they've had what ceremony they've had. If they've had the Nigerian ceremony or if they've had the American. Legal American one. I don't know which one they've done yet. So that would make sense.
Because I thought they've been trying for a baby for like since the second they got married.
Oh no. I don't know.
But now, because now he's got like a job there, right? So there'll be more
Yeah.
shagging potential.
Well, yeah.
So
But she must be always up for it because she's drinking all day. Like,
maybe she's just
bubbles
having
get
one
me.
glass of bubbly in the morning and then stopping.
Who does that?
No, I don't know. It doesn't. People without kids, who the fuck knows?
And
Everyone
then
turns up in their pajamas though, and I thought Cherise looked great. And I'm really upset when I can see everyone's underwear in an outfit where I'm not supposed to be able to see your underwear. Giselle, Ashley, all these people. I'm like, sort it out.
I know, but this was another example of like, why would we be buying athleisure wear from Ashley and Giselle?
People who
They looked
cannot cover their
horrendous.
fucking tits.
They looked awful. And what's Karen done to her face?
Oh my god, she's like pumped full of something.
You look refreshed.
When I say refreshed, I mean you look like a fucking relation to yourself.
She does not look herself. I don't know what she's done.
Danielle from New Jersey?
Stop.
No, new Danielle.
Oh no.
She's unrecognizable. She's done something, but it's like it's not. It's like the wrong way. She did it like in reverse.
Oh.
It's bad.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, Giselle comments, doesn't she, on her refreshing.
Her refreshing. Yes.
And Giselle looks so like unbelievable in her testimonial. Like she's got this kind of like dark red lip on. She's fucking awesome.
Her and Robin is looking particularly good this season. Not in her confessional. She always misses the mark for that. But in like every day, she's looking in pretty incredible at the minute.
She's so much better cash, isn't she?
Yeah, 1000%. So then why did they start playing a game and we find out that Charisse has paid for penis?
Oh yeah, they start playing Truth or Dare for no reason. And also like I don't believe that so back to the boxes. I don't believe that any of those boxes were real boxes.
They didn't have anything in them, did
they were like empty, like a box with one thing in.
Well, it is kind of like, you know, when you order one thing off Amazon and you get sent this giant ass box. Do you ever get that?
Yeah, and yeah.
Like, at what point did this make sense when you were packing it?
And I suppose if you get packers, that happens sometimes. Have you ever had like proper packers?
No.
Like people who come and pack your house up, like they like wrap everything in bubble wrap, so they'll wrap like a biro. You're like, oh, for fuck's sake, this would just be like a box of shit that just got put in a box and possibly thrown away, but they wrap everything.
A biro.
Just know there's the rumors from Karen to Mia that she's fucking a married man. That like comes out. She's like, I didn't say these rumors. I'm like, you are saying them now.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, like the only married man I fuck is Gordon, and the rapper is my friend, and we all hang out together.
Yeah, so apparently if you had the subtitles on whilst watching the episode, they didn't remove the name.
Oh dear.
I didn't go back and check because I like to preserve people's privacies. I am courteous like that.
It's not right to talk about people.
You never talk about people.
Yeah, and then it has who's ever paid for sex. And why does Ashley think it's Charisse? Not that I disagree, but like why is it?
Lazy.
And she has money.
Yeah, she's lazy. That's all it is. Charisse can't be out looking to
but like Robin's lazy, but she doesn't have any cash.
No, but Robin also like doesn't have to go far for lazy sex, does she?
Well, it depends. Juan is very busy having sex with other people.
I know, but I mean, he probably still got time in the morning to put it in from the side real quick. You don't even have to move. You just lay there.
I can't imagine she's ever moved.
Oh, I reckon Robin's a freak.
Back in the day, maybe. Not since COVID. I think she's really lost some part of the spark.
Fair enough.
And then we talk about Karen and the screenshots again. And Karen's like, no, it's not that I'm bad at tech. I have a whole folder of everybody.
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm like, the fuck? And then it just ends.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I need more. Can we elaborate?
But that was it, right? That was the end of it.
Yeah.
It's not okay.
No. I would be really, really, really irked if someone, like, it's creepy.
It's so creepy.
Why do you have pictures of my family? Like, my whole family.
Yeah. Maybe is it more or less creepy if it's not specific to you? Like, because she seems to imply that she has folders of like everybody.
I think
like she's got like an
creepy.
Ashley folder and
I think that's less creepy. Like if you're doing it for everyone, then that's less creepy. Like if it's just me,
it's
like
just general weird as opposed to creepy.
Yes, just general weird. Yes, exactly that. Yeah.
Still weird though.
Yes.
Still definitely weird.
Yeah. Oh. All right, what's next?
Vanderpump?
Oh yes. I don't have notes for Vanderpump. All I know is
Tom comes back.
I am here for the assistant. I am here for the go-between. I am here for how petty Ariana is. She is me and I am her. I am just, oh, yes.
So we start off. He is back. She obviously hates him. There is the assistant. He wants to have a birthday party. Like, he's got a fucking friend to rub together.
And also, he owns a bar.
No, he stepped back from that, no?
He has 2 bars.
Oh, yeah, that is true. And also, he's still like Lisa's pet. So, yeah, all of that. And she says, if you have people around, I would call the police. And then she has the audacity to be like, his parties, people are going to make a mess. I'm like, we've seen your bedroom. You're not worried about a mess.
I mean, yeah. Like,
are there new forms of life in there?
You can't throw a stone, bitch. You cannot. Your house is glass.
That poor woman though, who just has to like run back and forth and text. And how much do you think she was getting paid?
Not enough. Not enough. There is no amount of salary. There's no amount of zeros. However,
I can sort of see it when he's in New Zealand. It's kind of a brilliant job.
I would do the job, and I would love every second of it because I am petty. And I'd be adding some sauce to those messages too. Like I'd be like, well, she said.
So in case we didn't fully believe that he's insane, he's bought a white noise machine so that
can't overhear his conversation. He needs to team up because you don't watch Southern Charm, right? But he needs to team up with Craig from Southern Charm because he wears tinfoil hats so people can't hear his thoughts. So him and Craig need to hang out together. Craig also doesn't believe that pandas are real. He thinks that it's just people in suits. Yeah, true story.
Oh,
true story.
I mean, I've never seen a panda.
I'm not even in a zoo.
No, I went to the zoo in Edinburgh because they got 2. Couldn't see it. Was asleep.
Because it was a man in a suit on his lunch break.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It doesn't look like it couldn't be. Except you see videos of the little ones.
Hey, babies could wear suits too, though.
They're always falling out of trees, though. But maybe in China they don't care. But if they're not real, it doesn't have to be in China.
No.
Who knows what's happening?
You're fully on this. Pandas aren't real.
Yeah. Has anyone seen a panda? Like really? Like up close?
Yeah, like in its mouth. Like I want to see flesh.
Its mouth.
I need to see tongue and teeth and saliva.
That's a great way of proving if something's a real animal, looking at its mouth.
Right?
I don't know why this has just occurred to me.
Oh dear. I should have done with that ladybug, checked in its mouth. Made sure it was real.
Might be a bug, like a bugging device.
Yeah. So anyway, his other friend Jason comes round.
His like band manager.
Yeah, so he's not a friend. He's on the payroll.
Yeah, no, yeah, completely. All of his friends are people who he's paying.
That we've never seen before. The amount of parties they've had over the years in Vanderpump Rules, Not one of those people I've seen before.
Yeah, but you've seen videos of that band. That's like a 16-piece band. That's like nearly an orchestra.
Yeah.
He's paying all of those people.
Oh, poor Tom. I feel bad
And
for
he's
Tom.
paying all the bills and the mortgage and the gas bill.
Oh, so she hasn't paid a bill in 8 months?
Yeah, but has she ever paid the bill?
No.
Yeah. Sort of what I thought. I thought, this doesn't sound out of character.
Like, how can you? I think she pays half the mortgage. I think that's it. I don't think she pays anything else.
No.
She's smart. Like, she's got a claim to the house, but she doesn't have any of the responsibility. That bitch is clever.
Until he signs her out of the Wi-Fi. So I was having internet trouble today, and I was looking on the Wi-Fi, like to get back on, and one of my neighbours' Wi-Fi name is Pretty Fly for a Wi-Fi.
Love it. That person serves a high five and a chest bump. Everything. I love it.
So we see Lisa getting ready to shut Pump.
Yes.
And I loved that she was like, Ken wants to retire in another 10 years. He'll be in his 80s. I'll be in my 40s.
Yeah. She does look so good though, doesn't she?
She's excellent. But I liked all of it. She really like showed us how she hasn't got into these fucking situations, and she like these people, because she was like, it's not rising above, it's not paying for itself, it's not making money, so it's going to drag everything under. And I'm like, are we talking about Pump? Are we talking about one of the Toms?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, love it.
Then it's Graham
Cracker.
Jeez.
So I don't really know what to say about this, because the conversations that he has about Graham and the conversations Rochelle has about Graham are very different. And I am inclined to believe Rochelle.
Okay.
So
he's just not bothered about Graham.
Well, basically,
I can't say Graham. Why is it not Graham?
I don't know, because it's spelt Graham. He basically raised that dog up to be skittish and reactive and generally badly behaved, because of how he treated the dog and the things he used to do with the dog, and he wasn't a responsible dog owner.
Be a really unpredictable addict around it, who's only awake at night.
Yeah,
that's probably not going to make you a nice dog.
No, it's not. So yeah, I don't think he
but now they're going to get a new dog.
Yes, it's probably going to be called something equally as ridiculous as
Isn't it called Sunny or Hippie or
oh, I don't know, I missed that nugget.
Yeah, Jesus. I think it's called one of those. Then Lala and Ariana go for lunch. And Lala is like the voice of reason here.
Yeah, but why? I can't. See, now, I stand Lala. I love her, and I love her unpredictability and her outbursts. But when you are sitting there telling the whole world about the drama and issues you're going with your partner, how much you hate him, how I know you're being petty, I know you're being ridiculous when it comes to him, and you're not giving him the same grace as you're giving Tom Sandoval. How, to be fair, Randall has done a lot worse things than Tom Sandoval has done, but
only probably because he had more resources.
Yeah, but you can't sit there and be like, you should just move out and wash your hands of it and do all the rest. Although, in saying that, Lala did move out and doesn't want any of Randall's money.
I think it's that. I think she's like, she genuinely doesn't care about the money.
Yeah.
And I think that's not entirely true for Ariana.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just here for all of it. I'm here for all of the petty. No house parties. I'm not moving out. And
you're just prolonging your misery by not moving out.
Tom wanted kids. She didn't want kids, and now all of a sudden she's on TV saying she wants kids. Oh, I love all of it.
Kids with Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, sure, you've known him for 7 seconds.
Well, of course, when someone shows you who they are, believe them.
Sure. I mean, I'm a big fan of Kids with Dan. I've done it personally, so
yeah.
Can highly recommend. Then they go and say goodbye to Pump, and Tom Schwartz is behind the bar,
Yes.
And he's like, at the age of 40, managed to be good at being a bartender. He wants props for that. Jesus.
Well, yeah, but
Boy.
you didn't see the episode when he freaked out and left halfway through a shift.
Of being a bartender.
At Pump, he was like, it was overwhelming. There was too many people. And then I just remember everyone saying to him, if Jax is able to do this job, there's something very wrong with you.
The entire premise of this show is about being a bartender.
But Tom's never worked.
No.
The whole time he's been on this show, he's never had a job. He's modelled a couple of times.
Oh, that's not working.
Okay.
Not like it's not the same. That's not proper modelling.
No, he does like catalogue stuff.
Yeah, he's not like walking up and down runways and running from shoot to shoot and getting on planes and not knowing what time zone it is.
No.
God almighty, these people.
Yeah.
And he says like how he asked Sandoval to like step away from the bar, but then like now he's really absent. And I'm like, what did you think? That's what you've asked for, no?
Well, what did he want him to do? The paperwork?
He wanted him to be like coming up with suggestions for like cocktails.
Oh.
Or some shit, didn't he? I was like, what? You've literally just asked him to stop. Of course, then he has stopped. And then we see Sheena in the recording studio.
Oh, doing the emo version of Good as Gold.
Oh man, I'm upset about this.
Huh?
I'm upset. I didn't like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm offended by emo Sheena.
I'm offended by Sheena, period.
Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, no, none of it. None of it is okay. Why would those people? Why?
I don't know. But I felt myself really thoroughly leaning into agreeing with everything Brock had to say, and that was scary.
What, when they're talking about how she can't leave the kids?
Yeah, and like how she needs to just just sort it out. Like I don't know.
Just sort it out.
I know it's a real thing, and I know like she probably has a real condition and stuff, but like Brock is saying, like you have to like at some point be in control of helping fix yourself. Do you know what I mean? Like
I felt bad for her, like, and I like don't really leave my kids with people.
Yeah.
Because I think if you haven't got like immediate like when we had a baby, we just like moved to where we were living. So we didn't really have any friends. The only friends we had were like people who had met through having babies. So they all had babies.
Yeah.
And like my first kid completely didn't sleep and fed all the time. So I didn't leave him with anyone for ages. And I found that really hard. But I sort of, again, what you're saying, like, who isn't fucking crippled with anxiety? Like, living in the 21st century, you just got to put your pants on and get on with it.
And get on with it, yeah. But it's easy for us to say because we don't have the crippling kind, right? But I think at the same time, if you recognize that there is an issue, that's the first step, great. But then don't just stop there.
Yeah, just having a label isn't.
Keep the journey going.
Yeah. Which I suppose she is trying to do.
Yeah.
This is just the step.
The Danny is the girl that's the love triangle between Swartz and Katie. You know
Danny?
You know the nanny that they've got? The
nanny. I thought you said the Danny.
No, the nanny.
Oh, Tori? Tori.
Yeah, she's the one that kisses both Swartz and Katie, I think.
Oh.
Yes.
Not in front of Summer Moon.
Okay. I don't think she'd notice.
No. There's a kid who's not crippled with anxiety.
No.
We see Tom and Tom go and like meet up and have a nacho.
Yes. I love it.
Such a perfect partnership.
Oh.
Like they're just so two sides of a coin.
And he bought him new shoes.
And you can't deny that between them they do have fucking excellent hair.
They do. They really do.
And they sort of deserve each other.
Oh.
Yeah, and sort of tries to like hold him to account. Like he says like, no, you shouldn't be explaining why, you should just be saying you're sorry. He's like, are you gonna stick by I mean, dude, I think I'm gonna just find out what's best for me. Oh God, it's like his first day having a grown-up thought.
Yeah, it probably is his first day having a grown-up thought.
Yeah. So but then he goes to his. No, he doesn't go to his birthday. Does he go to his birthday? What happens?
No, just Schwartz doesn't go, does he? Or does he go?
I don't know.
Oh shit, I don't know, because all I remember is James pissing in a bush.
Yeah, I think he doesn't go, does he? Because Schwartz goes to James's house so that Ali can like read his
tarot, whatever.
Who knows? Because he needs direction. I'm like, maybe she's not that dumb.
Yeah.
He does need direction, to be fair. And then Tom goes to he is Tom. James goes to his sad party where they put up those like 7 balloons.
And he's sober because he wanted to stay sober in support of Rochelle, so they're in it together.
Yeah, but even that he fucks up saying, doesn't he? Because he's like, I just want us to be able to get pissed together when she's out of wherever the fuck she is. Shit. Yeah, bad. So he's having his party with nobody we've ever seen before other than Billy.
Oh, Billy's there, thirsty bitch.
And they're all having non-alcoholic shots. Sounds stupid.
And his friend bought him a bottle of Don Julio 1942, which is one of the nicest tequilas ever. And he's not even going to drink it.
He's just going to drink it in the month's time when she's out of the spa.
Or when everyone goes home.
Yeah.
With his mushroom chocolate.
Pom-pom scarf.
Huh?
I love
the pom-pom scarf.
Yeah, I was there for that.
Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed that. Not as much as I was there for James kicking off at Tom, though. That was just everything.
James and Ali turn up. She stays in the car.
Yeah, because he's just coming in to cause shit and leave. Like, there was no intention of hanging about.
Yeah, still, sitting in the car is a weird choice.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he comes in and he's like, you haven't said sorry to me for fucking my ex-girlfriend, which I don't think he needs to.
No, I don't either, because I think James never said sorry for sleeping with Kirsten.
Just don't think, like, everybody's somebody's ex, aren't they? Like,
yeah, in that group.
If you meet, well, in any group, anywhere you go, you don't go, okay, before we have sex, do I need to go and make sure it's okay with all the people you used to date? Like, that's not how the world works. It's not how it works. If you're single, then it's fine.
I don't know. I think you would feel some kind of way if I fucked your ex-husband.
I don't think I'd be allowed to. I just think it's not how that, like, if he's single, like, you know.
Just so you know, I will rip anyone's face off if they come near my ex-husband. Just putting that out there.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Not okay.
Yeah, but James says it's the ultimate betrayal. And I think that's a slight overplaying. And then that's it, isn't it? That's the end.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh, Beverly Hills was the gift that keeps on giving. Merce was in a purse. Merce was in reverse. It was all the Merces.
In reverse.
So Sutton has a major meltdown.
Yeah. She gets overwhelmed by the day.
Yeah, and when she was laying it out like that, I think it made complete sense why she was like freaking out.
I think a complete sense might be a push, but I understand.
Okay.
In Sutton's world.
I love the fact that you have like absolutely no tolerance for emotional responses to anything. You're just like, no.
I just think it's late on, isn't it, to be dealing with it.
Yeah, but like,
I see how it's happening, and like it's entirely fair in that moment. Like she's having that realization in real time.
Yeah,
but arguably she should have put the work in maybe a bit earlier.
Yeah. And then Trevor arrives, and I was obsessed with Trevor's outfit.
Trevor's great. Again, I would like to see more of Trevor. I would like a 6-part Trevor series.
Yeah, like the blue and the orange. I was just staring every time he was on screen. That's all I could look at.
Great, and in the light, the light there is so good.
Oh, amazing! And then they move Merce to a box.
Oh God!
But it goes all over the table. Like, they've clearly never done cocaine because you can't be that, like, fast and loose with a powder. Like,
It's, I found that quite anxiety inducing.
well, this is the thing as well. It's like, at what point does it become disrespectful to the man? First, he was in a
I
Ziploc
think that's
bag.
happened.
And then
I think there were several stages past that. Like, I'm sure he didn't want his ashes to be filmed on a fucking reality TV show, man. This is insane.
going into Garcelle's weave. Not even real hair, a weave. It's just rude. Anyway,
they're in the bus. They're going into town,
and they
Erica's Erica like knows all her gays. She's all good.
Yeah, she knows everything, Erica, doesn't she?
Except, so then Garcelle talks about how Andy Cohen was on her podcast, and I was like, are we allowed to say? Is that allowed?
Yeah, are we allowed to talk about the boss like this? Yeah.
Yeah, like, are we allowed to say God's name like on his own show? Is this breaking the fourth wall in some way that I sort of like? I feel like, do they know he's the puppet master?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think anyone's surprised that he's a top.
A power top at that.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing loving and tender about Mr. Cohen, is there?
Not in his sexual pursuits, I wouldn't have thought. No. I really like Kyle pretending to faint so that she can shop. Sutton's like, she's fine, she's pretending. In some way, she is a good actress.
She's fantastic, but I love the way that Kyle leans into her crazy. Like, I'm obsessed with it. Like, she is fully aware that her anxiety is stupid. She, like, remember how she used to get when they used to be on planes and she used to fly and she'd freak out. Like,
oh yeah,
that comedic value of Kyle is priceless, and no one else does that as well as she does on Beverly Hills. No one
can do it in a way that isn't annoying.
No, she's so funny. Oh.
I found it weird that Sutton said that she was blindsided by her divorce, even though she's already told us that her husband had moved out.
Yeah, and he wasn't. Well, I just don't think she thought he would actually divorce her. Like, they would just be separated.
It's weird, isn't it? I guess it's a kind of like defense, like a self-defense thing, like a self. I don't want to say the word
self-preservation.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
Like, those people who are like, I didn't know I was pregnant until I was having a baby in a public bathroom. You're like, how?
Yeah, but we had like pregnancy. Some of these people, like, people don't have pregnancies, do they? Like, obviously they have pregnancies because they have a baby, but I mean, like, they're like
passive in it.
Easy.
Oh yeah, fuck those people.
Oh, I'm so comfortable. No, I'm still sleeping. I don't have any symptoms whatsoever. I've never been sick. No, it's fine. I could bend over still at 9 months pregnant. Like, fuck you.
No. Yeah, I question if they are pregnant.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. That's terrible. I hate them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we can't be friends. And they stop and they stand on the sides and they all have their ring of roses or flowers or whatever it is. And yeah,
disperse the Merce.
Dispersed the Merce. I love it. And it literally lands on everyone.
It does. And then I think you see people's colours, don't they? Because Garcelle's like, she's just sort of like tapping it out, whereas Kyle's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm like, nobody wants to be covered in ashes. I think that's established. But it's happened now, so let's just try and not be rude.
It was when they got back on the bus and Garcelle was like, it was in my mouth.
I don't know this man. I don't want to taste this man.
Yup. I'm here for that.
I couldn't bear fussy Kyle.
And then Trevor goes, right?
Yeah.
And then they do their garlands.
Yeah, they all say their thing that they're releasing.
So I wrote down what everyone said except Anne-Marie, and I went, Anne-Marie - fuck her. In my notes.
I don't think she said anything. Anything of importance.
I cared enough to type out "fuck her," but not to actually type what she said.
She said, like, I'm still a work in progress. Okay, what do you think about what everyone else says?
So I was really upset for Garcelle when she described like her loneliness.
Yeah.
That was really sad because it is true. She's got her sons and her sons are growing up and they're moving out and she thought she was with her husband forever. She met the man of her dreams, and how someone can have an affair for 5 years.
Yeah, no, it's such a dick move.
That deceit, that level of deceit is like, at any point was any of our marriage real?
Yeah, exactly.
Like that would fuck me up. Like I couldn't, no. And then Crystal's pain at her boyfriend moving to Thailand.
It's so inappropriate.
It is insane. I know he has to leave me and our mum to have his
because
own
you've
life.
been fucking weird. That's why he has to leave you, because you've made it weird.
Oh, they've done stuff.
Huh?
Yeah.
What? What are you talking about?
I know.
And Garcelle's face was like, oh god, like what she's gonna say, because she started saying like her brother, and you could see people were like, oh fuck, what's wrong with her brother? And then she's like, he's gonna move to Singapore. Also, we are richer than God, so we can definitely fly and see him whenever we want. It's fine. Dicks.
And then Dorit talks about her PTSD.
She's gonna try, but she's not really gonna try. She's gonna try and get over it, but not if it causes her any hardship.
No,
if fair
it's
enough.
too much hard work. No,
or if it means I don't get my own way all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. And Kyle's trying to let go of her.
Yeah, Kyle was
stuff,
genuinely,
which I thought was
very
sweet.
touching.
And then Erica completely lowers the tone by saying that she's trying to get over the fact. Huh?
You were all dicks to me. I'm going to try and get over the fact that you were dicks.
But like, there are still victims in this, Erica. This wasn't a complete vindication where we found out that none of the stuff happened. It was that your earrings may not have been purchased with stolen money.
We cannot prove that it is stolen money.
I stand Erica, but bitch.
She cannot get her head around this though, because she's just like, look, I was his wife, and so I got shit for being his wife. Like, I was supposed to be rich because of being his wife. And that is my deal. If he did illegal bad shit, he's a fucking big rich lawyer. I kind of knew that. And I'm like, it's still bad. But she can't see it. She's just completely brainwashed into this like winning idea.
Yeah,
it's not nice. And she keeps picking at it, doesn't she?
She's not letting that go.
And neither's anyone else. Everyone else is like, well, not Crystal. She kind of buckles and she's like, I'm sorry if I was
when they go for the ice cream.
Yeah, if I was at all mean to you. And I was like, she said, all I can ever think about is victims.
I really like Erica and Crystal as a couple. Like, I think if we could get more of them together as a friend, it would be, I think those two on a night out would be hilarious.
The old dad husband club.
Yeah. Like, they live a different life. They have a different understanding of how it works. And I think Crystal is just as intelligent as Erica in situations where it's dinner party related. You know what I mean? Like, you could
I'm convinced that she is. I'm unconvinced. Maybe I'm mean about Crystal. I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, I don't like the bitch, but she's funny.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Then they go to flamenco.
Well, they're getting ready, aren't they?
Yeah.
And we all see them in different sections of like phoning their families or like,
oh yeah, they all
doing stuff and getting ready. And Erica's telling her glam squad that no one's apologized to her. And
again,
Kyle speaks to her daughters and she's worried because she doesn't know where Mo is. And
who will have dinner with Mo?
Yeah.
Sorry? Who normally has fucking dinner with him?
No. And then they're all wearing red, but Kyle's in orange. I thought Kyle looked good.
She did look good. It wasn't red.
No, it wasn't red. But also as well, I don't think anyone who wears stiletto shoes in Europe, in general, doesn't matter which part of Europe, in Europe, should complain about the colour of someone's dress. Like, know where you are going. It is cobbled, higgledy-piggledy stone streets, people.
I couldn't fucking delete like all the years that I lived in Europe. You'd think I'd know about cobblestones. Fuck off, twat.
Your fucking Dolce shoes.
But I entirely think, yeah, like if you're wearing a pair of heels that you can't run over cobblestones in, don't wear them.
Yeah.
I got invited to a wedding once that said, like, you know, we're going to be outside, don't wear heels. And I thought, how fucking dare you? How dare you presume to tell me where I can and cannot wear shoes? Like, if I'm wearing a pair of shoes, you can be sure I know how to fucking walk in them.
Oh, wow. There we go. So we get into a Sprinter van, and the conversation turns to basically don't sign anything unless you've read it.
Oh.
But Kyle just signs everything.
So, what? Is she this dumb?
I don't think Mo has it in him to do anything stupid, though.
I wonder if she's like covering. It felt a bit. Is that a bit forced? It felt a little bit forced. I was like, what is she trying to say? What is the gain from pretending she doesn't know what she's signed?
Right.
And I wondered if there was something with like the family and the agency and the Hiltons and so, and she could just be like, if they get divorced, she can be like, I didn't know.
Yeah, maybe. I just don't think that she knows. I think she trusts Mo, and I don't think Mo would ever do anything untoward. Like I don't know.
But they all seem to kind of basically. I thought it was a bit rich when Erica was like, oh, Kyle. I'm like, well, this was you 2 years ago. Come the fuck
I
out.
know. Yeah. But that's why she's allowed to do that, because she's like the ex-dumb person.
Okay.
So she's allowed to be judgmental now.
I like that everyone's like, no, I don't want to get married again. No.
Yeah.
That looks hard.
Yeah. It's true. So we see Manolo serenading the ladies in the street with his guitar.
Great.
And then they go and do
flamenco dancing.
Which
they are shit at.
They are terrible at that, yes. Very bad. Very, very bad.
Other than Erica.
Yes.
I don't
but
really
that's
get
an unfair advantage.
Yeah. I don't really get flamenco dancing, but people are very passionate about it. Like it's
a thing.
There's like a month-long festival of it in London.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's a lot of flamenco dancing.
Yeah. So it's very loud.
Stampy.
Yeah. Like your heels must hurt by the end of the day.
Yeah. And then before they do dancing and they're crap, and then they sit down and have dinner?
I think they have dinner first and then they go up and dance.
They have dinner, and that's when Dorit orders in Coca-Cola normal.
If you just want a Coca-Cola, just have a Coke. Like, why do you have to make such a big song? Yeah.
Kyle's like, fuck off, dickhead. And then Anne-Marie's like, so, Erica, I didn't understand anything, and obviously I don't know anything about you, but like, that seemed really shitty what you said.
Anne-Marie having a moment at
like
dinner.
A spoon?
And then everyone gets an invite for Erica's show except for Sutton.
Yeah, so Sutton does a toast where she's like, I would like to toast to not being invited.
Yeah. Awkward. But they weren't really friends when she got the show, so
no. And then she's like, no, you knew you were invited. Like, oh, well, okay.
She's gonna be hitting her up for a plane.
Yeah, true.
Anyway, they go up, they do their performance, whatever.
Dorit tries to like get out of it. She's like, oh, I can't. Like, I've got a shoulder and a leg, shoes. And they're like, nah, let me get.
It did look like they had a good time though.
Yeah. They got that guy dancing about. Looks like Pete Wicks.
He did look like Pete Wicks.
And then they go home. They go home.
Yeah, they're back in Beverly Hills.
Crystal's doing homework with her kids, and like it's completely forced and pretend.
Yeah.
And Dorit goes to speak to Erica's in rehearsals doing the splits. Woofed. And Dorit goes around to Kyle's house to talk about Mo.
I'm obsessed with Dorit's Range Rover.
Okay.
Obsessed. The blue with the gold panel, mate. Oh, when she pulled up in that, I was like, yes, I want that car.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, she goes to talk to Mo. Kyle about Mo.
And they say that they've been in therapy.
Yes.
And Kyle says that they don't ever fight.
Yeah, I
hate these people. I think they. What I want to say to people who are like, we never fight, is going, that's because you're just both, you don't, either one of you is just submissive or you don't care enough.
I think it's the submissive part in their instance as it is, because I don't think Mo likes confrontation. I think Mo is very much happy wife, happy life kind of guy.
Yeah.
And I think, like she was saying, and also as well, it's kind of a bit of what you were saying too, I suppose, because she was saying he never seems to want to go to bat for her the way he does for other things, and it's hard.
Yeah, that's really sad.
Not feeling like the priority
for
your husband in your marriage must be devastating, and there's only so many times you can make excuses for it, and so many times you're going to allow it. But I just generally believe that if she said she's upset about something, he's like, oh, I'm sorry, he buys her a bag, and then that's supposed to be it. She's not supposed to have any like residual feelings about it.
And that's the thing. These are the people who are like, oh, we never fight. I'm like, you're just not. That doesn't mean you don't have conflict. You're just not communicating it.
You don't have, you haven't resolved anything.
You've just gone, either you're not saying you're upset or you're being ignored.
Yeah.
So, fuck off, smug people who say you don't have arguments. But yeah, so I feel bad for her that she's like genuinely in this quandary of like, I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And I can see how he's fallen into this thing of like needing to be at work all the time and having to earn a load of money because they spend a ton of money.
Yeah.
So I see it. It's how life, isn't it? Like you just think you're getting into one thing and then it shifts and like your priorities change and you have to do another thing and you're like continually, there's no coasting ever. You're always having to go, oh shit, we're going in a different direction, we want to do a different thing, we want to do more, we want to do less, we want to do it over here. It's hard.
Imagine having 5 Kyles to pay for though.
I can't even imagine how much money that is.
Like, and no wonder he works so fucking, like, can she not see why?
Can you imagine how much they spend? Imagine what Mo's credit card bill is a month.
A couple of 100,000 at least.
It's going to be so much money.
Yeah.
And that's before we're even talking about schools.
Yeah. Cars.
Yeah.
Like bills, like the lights, the like air conditioning.
The treatments.
Nails. Jesus.
Skin, hair, tan, all of it. I mean, it's never ending.
No.
I bet he can't wait till Portia gets married.
Again?
Guess what? That's your problem, dude.
And she has a lifestyle that she is accustomed to.
Yeah, and she's not backwards and coming forwards, is she?
No, absolutely not.
She's not going to be in a marriage where they don't have a row.
Oh, that's it.
Miami?
Oof, Miami was hard.
Miami was weird.
No.
You don't want to be on that boat?
Mate, the dolls. Dolls are my thing, right? I can't.
I don't think you're alone in the doll thing.
I don't do dolls. I don't do stuff like that. It scares the crap out of me. I can't be dealing with it. But I just love everyone's different reactions to the situation. Like
it got quite hysterical, didn't it?
But it was all very like some of them were going to the toilet and just like having their side conversations about how must be hard for Julia, and then Adriana's off saying that one of the dolls looks like Marisol and she's cracking jokes with the dude, and then Lisa's like, has anyone seen my lip gloss? Where's my lip gloss? Like just a whole bizarre sequence of how, I don't know.
I love the term like Vincent Price Mattel graveyard. I was just like, yep, would buy that album.
Oh my god.
Adriana going, it smells like evil. What does evil smell like? Cat piss. Julia's crying. Then there's just like crying through sympathy, isn't there? Like everyone just starts crying.
And then Gertie starts vomiting everywhere.
Oh my god. Poor Gertie. And then they're like, she just wants some quiet than a fucking mariachi.
Could you imagine being sick with those ladies? The noise, the chaos.
Hysteria, like it just would be so awful. I think I would have jumped in the water.
Yeah, I think I would have at that
I'd be like, I am swimming away. I cannot.
Oh. But then they go she's in the ambulance. And
yeah.
Like, how many times does Beverly Hills and Miami cross over?
Yeah. All the
insane.
time, isn't it?
And then Dr.
Nicole's like, it's all right, I'm here.
Into Dr. Mo, getting her the right IVs, getting her all the rest of it. Then she's on the phone to Russell, and Russell looked like sex on a stick. Oh, mate. I know I was supposed to be focusing on Gertie, but that man was fine. There's something about him, his like calm demeanor.
He is very calm.
Like, yeah.
I guess that's the like unspoken sexy of a fireman, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, because everyone thinks it's the like actually like getting all hot and sweaty and being able to slide down a pole, but I think it's actually that they are genuinely very good in an emergency.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah.
And we all have a moment to think about that.
Yeah, let's all take a moment to appreciate Russell.
Then they get ready for Pride, and Gertie's like back on form. She's like right back.
Pigtails in, looking good.
Who says that Lisa needs an ungrumping?
Huh?
Who says that Lisa needs an ungrumping? Is it Marisol? She does. That is true.
Lisa's dress was everything, though.
Oh, the Paco Rabanne?
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I was here for it. Hickey calls her daughter.
Yeah.
Julia calls Martina. Julia's going to get a toaster in the post. Because she's turning all the ladies gay. That's hilarious. I never heard that before. Had you?
I love it, though.
Oh, absolutely.
I have no, like, unspoken post inside jokes.
Oh, okay.
I think that's a shame. I think that's quite a well-trodden path. I'm going to try and establish some.
All right, let's go. Let's start our own.
I can remember being at and I know this is a common one, isn't it? Like being at my mate Hannah's house, and she received this huge box, and inside is like a box and 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 a packet of fags.
Yeah.
Just to be like, fuck you, I miss you, sort of like bullshit.
Yeah.
But the effort that this is excellent.
Oh, it's so lovely, isn't it? It's the person thought about you.
Yeah.
Then what happened?
So Adriana's getting ready in her like carnival outfit. There are 200,000 people there.
That's terrifying.
That's a lot of people.
Like, that is Beyonce levels. You got to give your Adriana credit where credit's due. That is not that she sang, but like, it's, she moved around on stage and lip synced.
Yeah. So the girls get into their like VIP area, don't they? And Kiki's like, let's not fight, and Lisa's like, don't throw stuff at me. I'm like, no, dickhead. That's not the answer. And then and then she performs, and to be fair, none of those 200,000 people seem to be liking it.
No.
But the Miami girls fully fucking come for it, don't they? They're like, they are doing great friending on this point.
Oh, yeah, except for Julia.
Oh, because she can't spell her name.
No.
Yeah. See, I'm fine with people not being able to spell, because spelling is by no means my strong point.
I know, but like, not even aware of the fact that it's not right.
It's like the Russian way.
Yeah.
It's like, not sure.
Yeah, no. I might feel a little bit some kind of way if my friend couldn't spell my name. Oh yeah, so they do it. She does the show. She doesn't sing, but she lip syncs. She moves around. She doesn't get dropped.
She doesn't
Everything
get
is
dropped.
great. And then they go back to the hotel for a party, a pride party.
Yes, so they like go, they've had all that getting dressed, and they all go and get changed again.
Yes, they do.
Can't be asking more glam. And at this point, I was watching this at home, and Dan said about Larsa, she looks like she spends a lot of her energy on breathing.
He is not wrong. He is not wrong. Everything looks really hard for her, doesn't it?
It looks so difficult.
Yeah.
I mean, and I genuinely think in terms of breathing, like the weight of those breasts on her chest must be a lot.
It must be. And the nose, because she's had it all like squeezed in.
Out,
no,
gone.
Yeah. It's true.
But then
so they go up.
She's not having the party, so we all go upstairs.
And Lisa's in a bad mood.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm not into
nobody's got her
this.
back.
So she couldn't have just stayed in her room and kept herself to herself.
Oh, I've got a headache. I'm just gonna go.
Yeah.
No, we've all got to leave.
And then Kiki comes for her.
Yeah, I mean, well, because Julia does do
way.
a bit of like Julia does a bit of Julia, doesn't she? Being like,
oh,
thing is, everyone thinks you're being a dickhead. Everyone say that you like bringing everybody down.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we might all be saying that, but that doesn't mean you're supposed to say it to the person.
No, we don't really. That wasn't where we were going.
I like that kind of like level of like Russian delivery.
Yeah.
Like, let's not be about the bush. Let's just fuck things right up real fast.
Oh, and then Lisa just continues to put her foot in it though, doesn't she?
She's like, can't stop. And like, and she says like Kiki's like, she says multiple times, like, let's finish, like, let's just move on, let's have a nice night. And she just won't.
No.
And then she's so fucking upset when she gets told about herself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kiki's so she says like, I didn't just get fucked by a plastic surgeon and then be a millionaire. Like, I've had a fucking life. You've got no idea.
Yeah. But don't blame your childhood trauma on me.
Mate, what a dick.
It
was when she said, what's my son's name? And she just had nothing.
Yeah, I got OC flashbacks when Gina said to Shannon, what's my kids' names? Like, how can you be on the cast with people and you hang out with them and not know what their kids are called?
I can't.
It's bizarre.
But I guess Lisa is so self-involved, isn't she?
She probably doesn't know her own kids' names, to be fair.
I think she knows their names because she'll have chosen them. I'm not sure if she could necessarily pick them out of like a group of 50 children. Like, if you got a group of white blonde kids together, she might struggle.
Yeah, maybe. You're not wrong.
And like, I just like everything Kiki said was so logical and so sensible. Like, she's like, this is not life-threatening. Like, it's just money. Mm-hmm. And she's like, how dare you? Like, and she's just really, really materialistic, and that's all that comes across.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was like, stop arguing back at me. Like, I'm just telling you what's wrong. And you are like, she's like, no, I'm talking now. You prick. Ugh. I can't.
I wonder if it is, though, a direct like outcome of her being completely ignored by her husband her entire marriage.
But again, that's not a Kiki problem. That is a Lisa problem.
Yeah, no, it is. But I'm just wondering if that's what's coming out. Do you know?
Maybe. I don't know. I think she's just maybe never listened.
Yeah, fair.
I love a thing where someone fragile is a dick, and they're a dick, and they provoke someone, and then eventually they get clapped back, and then a bystanding friend goes, oh no, it's too far, they won't cope. I love that bit. I loved it when Garcelle does it, when Crystal's like, your ugly leather pants. I loved it when Gertie did it to Kiki when she was like, this is karma, bitch. Like, no.
Oh, but it is her karma though, isn't it?
Like, yeah.
That's
a great moment. But I just love being the friend of being like, no, we don't say that. We all think that. We don't say that.
No.
This is an inside your head thought.
I've never really thought about that before, but now you pointed it out. That's brilliant. Yeah.
Thought it was it's beautiful. But yeah, I'm ready for Lisa to fuck off.
Yeah, and it's so weird how I started off the season rooting for her. Now I'm like, Lenny, take her for everything she's got. I don't care at this point.
Yeah.
Look after them kids and that's it.
The thing is, he won't look after the kids, will he? That's the worrying bit. Yeah. I mean, they'll be fine, those kids. Like, they'll be financially fine, but they are already fucked, aren't they?
Well, yeah.
Whereas, yeah. Because I think that's like the ultimate insult with the Housewives, isn't it? Like, everyone's like, or the ultimate compliment. People go like, they are a dog shit human, but they're a great mom.
Yeah.
And
but
nobody says that about her.
No.
Everyone's like, she's shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah.
Those are our thoughts.
Absolutely.
I think we made some coherent sense there. I was a bit worried at the beginning.
Yeah. I think, no, we did. I think we pulled it in. We pulled ourselves together.
Yeah. Post Ladybug, I think we were all right.
Yeah. Well, tell us otherwise, listeners. If we weren't, let us know.
I'm gonna get notes being like, this was like in another language.
Yeah.
Like, oh, fuck.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Enjoy the rest of your week.
See you all soon.
Yeah. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. We do love interacting and we love a review. So let us know how we're doing.
Bye all.
Bye.